Well, these days, every dollar we can save at the store can help, but does the price that you pay at the checkout match what's listed on the shelves?
If you're not paying attention, you could be paying too much. Theo Keith is here as News 3 investigates price accuracy at area businesses. Theo.
Well, Eric, last year the state and city of Madison inspected hundreds of local stores. 1 out of every 5 failed. Some fix their mistakes, others don't and fork over thousands in fines. Either way, it's costing you money. If you don't have time to look over every price at the store, you're not alone. But Jared Williams is paying attention for you. He's one of 15 inspectors with the State Department of Agriculture, Trade and Consumer Protection. It's his job to make sure the price on the shelf matches the one at the counter.
They're totally unannounced visits. We show up whatever day and time we want to show up.
On this day, Williams inspects the Monona Shopco on Broadway. He brings along his own scanner, choosing 50 items.
It's all completely random.
Williams enters in the price he sees on the shelf, and then it's off to the checkout lane, where he meets the store manager to find out what price the customer is actually getting charged. Shopco passes, not a single error here.
It's good to go, 100%.
Anything worse than 98% accuracy is considered failure. News 3 Investigates found more than 100 stores in Dane County are failing. The list includes stores like the Cops on Ironwood in Sun Prairie and the True Value Hardware in Stoughton. One store even had a 56% failure rate, this Napa Auto Parts in Oregon. The owner here didn't want to talk with us on camera, but the state slapped him with a $4,700 fine for multiple failed inspections.
Wow.
We showed the list of stores to Sun Prairie shopper Danelle Gay.
That's a lot of errors. Kind of makes you want to shop somewhere else.
Gay's an expert on saving money through smart shopping. She's even made her coupon clipping advice into an online business, but she had no idea so many stores were overcharging at checkout.
People don't look out for us anymore. We have to look out for ourselves. So it really is smart consumerism to check things over yourself.
Some stores are trying to help, like the Piggly Wiggly in Cottage Grove, which failed a state inspection last year.
My first feeling was I need to talk to my scan coordinator here and find out why we're having so many problems.
Owner David Schomer blames his store's 6% mistake rate on human error. There are tens of thousands of items in his store, he says, and some of the lesser known ones can slip through.
One of the items that we had here was Tofutti Cuties. I don't even know what Tofutti Cuties are, to be honest with you.
His employees now spend more time making sure the prices are right. He says it may cost him more in overtime, but it's worth it. A follow-up inspection changed the store's grade to passing.
Basically, we put a better plan into effect as far as we spent more hours checking our store for wrong pricing.
Inspector Jared Williams says most store managers will try to fix the problems to avoid fines, but failing stores, well, they just keep coming. For those with the worst rates, Gay says the informed consumer has the final say.
Your best vote as a consumer where you're spending your money is where you spend it. And if you stop shopping at a place, they figure something out pretty quick.
Now, including the Napa in Oregon, the state fined 6 companies a total of $50 grand last year.
That's pretty mind-boggling, the numbers here. Theo, what are some of the reasons these stores give for their failures?
Well, the owner of the Stoughton True Value told us that he can't afford the overtime to recheck his prices. Roundy's, the parent company of the Sun Prairie Cops on that list, says overcharges are simply unacceptable and says it retrains employees while compensating customers who found mistakes. But you do the math, the state has 15 inspectors. Big cities like Madison have their own, but they sure can't get to every store.
No kidding. All right. Thank you so much, Theo. Great report.